A common question was asked by Pavlos this morning on the upViral group, and it makes sense to give everybody the same answer. And it's, again, quite common. The question basically is, I have upViral, I have an autoresponder. Do I need both? Can I put my autoresponder campaigns inside upViral? Great question. The answer is sort of basically you need both, or at least you need upViral to be able to send out emails about the upViral campaign, but it's not the same as having an autoresponder. Still confused? Let's dive in. If you look in the upViral navigation on the left-hand side, you'll see there's email notifications and there's email autoresponder. Now, technically, you don't have to do either. You could just use upViral to record all of the leads and not send any emails. That might not be the ideal solution, but it's something you could theoretically do. Or you can use upViral to send the standard emails for the upViral campaign and then save the leads and then import those to your autoresponder later. It's up to you kind of how you want to do that. Or you could use upViral to put the leads in your autoresponder at the same time as it's sending out the first set of emails. Still confused, I bet. All right, so let's look at the email notifications, first of all, inside of upViral. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but this campaign has 2 rewards set up, which impacts the number of emails that go out potentially from the campaign. The standard emails are for sending an email right after they register. Also, a standard email that you probably want to send is an email when somebody signs up through a referral link. So if you're giving extra points, for example, you want to tell people that they got the extra points, and you probably want to encourage them to do it again. Here's the rewards emails. I have 2 rewards set up in this dummy campaign. The first reward and the Kia reward, whatever that is. And so an email typically goes out when somebody achieves that reward based on the number of points they've earned. Down here, we're looking at send an email to the winners. My advice, if you've watched the other emails, or if you've watched the other videos that I've done about the automatic selection of winners, I'll tell you, don't ever, ever, ever check this box because it's just too risky. And I'm going to save that whole discussion for that other video. There is the email that goes out on possible fraud. And if you have double email confirmation, there's an email that goes out to confirm that they want to actually enter the campaign. Now let's go over to the autoresponders section, and maybe it makes a little bit more sense. You specify which email service you're using in this dropdown. I happen to have a lot of them set up because I've been doing things for clients. You're probably only going to have one. Now you also can create that under integrations, or you can add a new one right here in this box. Once you have one set up, and I'm going to select MailChimp Baby, because that's my primary one, you would select your list, the list of people that you want to add the leads that you're getting from this campaign to. So you're going to select that one. I'm going to do a test list. And then with MailChimp, I get an extra drop down if you're doing groups and stuff like that. So we're not here to talk about those kind of settings. This checkbox is very important. Use double opt-in. If you do that, then go back to those email notifications. That very last one is that confirmation email that's going to go out. I typically uncheck this because I know that people are going to lose emails in the process, and maybe I get more leads than anyway, that's a whole nother discussion as well. The question should now be in your mind. Hopefully it's clearer about the fact that there are emails that go out from upViral and there is your autoresponder system. But you'll notice there are not emails like, hey, after the contest is over, here's what you could buy from me, or here's the services that we could offer you. There aren't emails in here in the middle of the campaign that say, hey, thanks for entering. There's 5 days left. Do you want to remind people? Do you want to share again? All those kinds of emails are autoresponder emails. Those are functions outside of upViral. upViral is not a complete autoresponder system. It doesn't handle sending out an email to everybody that says, hey, did you win? Come check my website. All of those kinds of things have to be done outside of upViral. If you have a welcome message or a sequence where you want people, once they've joined your list, to be able to get 5 emails in a sequence, welcoming them, giving them some free offer, giving them, some tips and stuff like that, all of those things have to happen in your autoresponder. Now, the one last question that Pavlos asked was, could he use his HTML? That's really a very interesting question because I hadn't thought about it too much, but you can, inside of upViral, customize the email that goes out. You could put your own headers and footers and stuff. I've thrown in, just for a test, some HTML from a client. But if you click this code view button right here, you can go in and you can paste HTML to be able to format the email much like you want to have, if you want it to be more custom looking than what upViral gives you. And I'm going to start using it. I hadn't really thought about it before, because the only options you have inside of upViral are these 3 templates at the bottom. The default one, which is kind of skinny, the basic one, which has virtually no formatting, and then template 2, which is a wider format. Those are the things that you can see today. If I click the view button, you can see a sample. So this one is wider, for example, than the default template, which is kind of skinny. So it's up to you and what you want, but you can put in some of your own HTML. Now, again, it's not stuff that you're going to put in there that is like your entire welcome sequence. Can't do that inside upViral, but you can make the look and feel more custom to what your users might be used to. I hope that's cleared things up. There's obviously a lot of questions that reside around the entire email sequence. If you have any more questions, go ahead and ask them below.